I knew Rose already. We have a mutual friend, and of course we're closer now that we cried on bathroom floors together. But there just were some remarkable things. I just fell in love with her for everything she gave me then. And J.K., you could just be lost in his. He's so safe and so steady and so centered and so, you know, the way he looks at her, she's just, and he's just there, you know. And so all the time working with them, but I have to say, there were times when I was really surprised, and one of them was when I was watching, very meta, watching the scene, the incarnation of the father when she's doing the TV show, that really moved me, and I don't know, there was something about that moment, and I think in hindsight, some kind of shared experience of whenever you go to a movie and you identify with someone you didn't think you could identify with, and something happens that you didn't count on, and you feel something that you hadn't planned on feeling, and that moment kind of was so magical for me as a person. I still don't understand exactly why, but it was definitely a trippy kind of moving thing that happened that I didn't expect to be that strong. And then all the stuff with, you know, it was fun just to do all the scenes with the women, because I felt like I could just sit there and feel completely out of place but really enjoy them. You know, and I loved all the casting. That, you know, the casting of Jason Ritter. When I read the script, I thought it was going to be somebody that was much more shallow and kind of, you know, much more cliche. And he's so compelling and so sweet. And, you know, you just think, oh God, that's so. You do want them to get back together, you know. And so all of those gradations made it a really special. I don't know. I feel that's a bit of a Sophie's Choice question. I can't just choose one.
Wait, I'm going to add.
It's not quite a Sophie's Choice question.
I'm going to just add that watching Susan eat that egg, that I lovingly cooked for her that day.
The sex scene.
That was the sex scene. That was a surprise. Just because, you know, you have something in your head and then you just see it happen, and then you're like, yeah, that's even better than I could have imagined. And then, you know, I had to write a letter to Herb Alpert to say, please let me have this song, and recut that song to the scene and sent it to him, and he was like, yes.
Zorba the Greek has never looked so good.
That's true.